They had one rule: no fees. Two brothers, same trade, same stubborn conviction. If you were sick, they treated you. If you tried to pay, they refused. People started calling them the unmoneyed, physicians who couldn't be bought, even when the crowds grew and the pressure mounted. They were known by two names that beat like one heartbeat: Cosmas and Damian, twins, healers, and soon, marked men. What happens when mercy grows more powerful than fear? Keep that question in mind, because after this, the storm arrives. Picture a busy port city on the edge of empires, e.g., in ancient Cilicia. Sailors coughing up salt, mothers holding fevers, laborers with broken bones. The twins worked there and word traveled fast. They charged nothing. That wasn't just kindness. It was strategy. Refusing coins shattered the old math of medicine. It erased excuses and pulled the poor to their door. People asked the disruptive question: why would anyone do this? Their answer was simple: healing is a gift. Every life carries a price already paid. Compassion built a movement, and movements attract attention. Ask 5 sources where Cosmas and Damian came from, and you get a small atlas. Tradition says Arabian-born, trained as doctors, active in Cilicia under Diocletian. But here's the scholarly twist: the Eastern churches venerate more than one pair of physician saints with these names. Over centuries, stories blended and lines blurred. What survives is a clear silhouette: twin brothers, physicians, no fee, no renunciation. Addresses may be lost. The shape of their witness isn't. And one legend refuses to fade. A man's leg is failing. Options are gone. In the medieval telling, the twins try the impossible. They replace his diseased limb with a healthy leg from a recently deceased Ethiopian man. Altarpieces called it the miracle of the black leg. One pale limb, one dark, one desperate patient, 2 daring doctors. Did it happen? It's a legend, not a hospital report. But legends reveal what a culture longs to be true: that mercy can cross borders, and healing can outrun fear. From canvas to capital, watch what happens next. Within centuries, Cosmas and Damian had churches from Jerusalem to Rome. In the Roman Forum, a pope turned an old pagan space into a basilica bearing their names. Step inside the apse. Christ in glory. Peter and Paul presenting the twins. A pope holding a small model of the church. Their names traveled further, into the Roman Canon, the oldest Eucharistic prayer still used at Massachusetts. That wasn't courtesy. It was a signal. Grace is given, not priced. And far from Rome, another kind of healing kept the lamps burning. Pilgrims came to a church bearing their names and slept on the floor. They weren't homeless. They were hopeful. They believed the twin doctors would visit in dreams and bring relief by morning. The practice was called incubation, an old idea reborn in a Christian key. Skeptics rolled their eyes. The desperate kept coming. Imagine the oil lamp glow, the shared breathing, the rustle of robes, the press of expectation. People didn't just seek medicine. They sought meaning and found the courage to keep going. But lamps can't stop a storm sealed with orders. A governor's demand arrives. Renounce or face the punishments of the age. Accounts differ on the sequence of pain. The ending doesn't martyrdom. No last-second rescue. No chariot of fire. Just 2 healers who wouldn't sell their oath, paying the price they always knew was possible. Doctors know the limits of flesh. Healing is real but temporary. Love is costly but lasting. When the price was demanded, they didn't bargain. Their story left the courtroom and moved into memory. What does it mean today to be unbuyable? To treat people as persons, not invoices? To keep your oath when shortcuts are profitable and truth is expensive. Cosmas and Damian don't hand us protocols. They hand us a posture. See the person, do the work, refuse the bribe. Especially the subtle ones. Legends wrapped around their names because legends chase virtues we fear we've lost. If you had the skill to help and the chance to profit, would you take the money or take the stand? Their answer was lightning clear. Be the one who can't be bought. Saints Cosmas and Damian, Pray for us.